Hello guys, Crispy here and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm gonna be testing a GeForce GTX 260 in 2021. Yay! Well, at least you can buy this card, right? So this model that I have here is a Dell OEM version of the card, and it's quite a weird one. It has 1.79 gigabytes of VRAM as opposed to the 896 megabytes that you usually find in most GTX 260s. So that's like a very good thing, obviously, but it only comes with a single 6-pin power connector, and I can't understand how this GPU is fed. Now, hear me out. The 6-pin power connector is capable of feeding the card 75 watts of power. Alright, the PCI Express connector right here is capable of feeding the card another 75 watts of power through the motherboard. So, where do the other 32 watts of power come from? I have no idea. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's a better binned version of the GTX 260. The clock speeds out of the box are actually slightly lower than the normal GTX 260 with 896 megabytes. So that might have something to do with it. Another interesting thing about this GPU is that it came with this. This is a support bracket that Dell used on their pre-builds, so the GPU wouldn't really get out of the slot, I guess. And it looks like this. Oh my god, it's... It didn't take me like 5 minutes to put that in. That's what he said? What? So yeah, it looks really weird like this. As you can see, you can actually smack somebody with it. Yeah, that thing is not going anywhere, guys. Let's just install this in the system and see what it does in 2021, shall we? Damn it, now I gotta remove this thing. And here we go, my friends. We're now in the desktop. You can see the GeForce GTX 260 showing up there in MSI Afterburner, as well as GPU Z. You can see all of its specs right here, actually. The 1.8 gigabytes of memory right there, the driver version, the driver date, which, yeah, these are already almost 5 years old. And finally, we're running it with a Ryzen 9 5900X and 32 gigabytes of RAM, which is completely overkill. And the first game is GTA 5. We're playing it in DirectX 10 because this GPU doesn't support the X11. 720p resolution using the lowest settings, as you can see. Normal is actually the lowest in GTA 5. Advanced settings all turned off. Okay, here we go. So compared to the other GTX 260 that I have, the 896 megabyte version, this actually gets way lower FPS, probably because of the lower clock speed. But the good thing is, this is actually a more playable experience in my opinion, because the game was stuttering a lot with that 896 megabyte version, and with the 1.8 gigabyte version it's actually pretty good. And you can see why it was stuttering a lot. The VRAM usage at these settings is at 1.3 gigabytes almost. So yeah, right now it's buttery smooth. We actually can touch 60 FPS at times. Please get the heck out of the way, people. I am benchmarking here. Get out. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Yeah, I think the other GPU got 60 something FPS on average, or at least very close to 60, whereas this one's getting around 50. So it's a little bit worse in average FPS, but definitely way better in 1% lows. Okay, we are now approaching Jack's Hill right here, and this is usually very demanding because of the grass. It's dropping into the low 30s at times, inside of bushes. Yeah, it doesn't drop from 30 FPS, which is actually decent here. Jack, get over here. I saw you. There he is. That's my boy right there. How you doing, buddy? Everything all right? It's actually very playable and smooth, guys. I could enjoy my time playing this game with a GTX 260, so if you can grab one of these for very cheap these days, I guess go for it. You can play GTA 5. And we're now playing Rust at 720p resolution using the lowest settings because, well, 13-year-old GPU. And it's actually surprisingly playable. It's very close to a GT 710 in performance, which is quite bad because on paper, and at least in raw performance, the 260 is way better than the GT 710, but at least you can play Rust. Oh, I forgot. I totally forgot about the pop-in issue with 200 series GPUs. I thought it was because of the VRAM, but the VRAM isn't even maxed out and things are still popping up. It's not the view distance as well. I already tried a bunch of things to get rid of this problem in the past with the GTX 285, I believe, and yep, you just can't get rid of it. I guess it's really because the GPU is old and outdated. So, although Rust has playable FPS, I don't think you should play this game with this issue, at least. I mean, it might be playable for somebody, but look at this. Things are appearing right in front of our noses. Like, this is not good, guys. This is not good. I think at least you can spot, like, buildings at the distance and stuff like that, even if they are in forest areas and hidden away, but that's about it. That's a little bit of an advantage there. I'm not even sure if you can spot people at the distance. Alright guys, it's time for CSGO. We're playing at 720p resolution using the lowest settings, as you can see right here. Alright guys, so let's start counting our FPS. I don't think we have sound in this one, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that. I can't really seem to fix that issue with these headphones. I don't have the other ones right now with me, so there's that. But anyways, it seems like it is playable, but it's a shame to see this game running so poorly on a 260. I remember playing this game with like 200 plus FPS at times in this same map back like 2 years ago, I believe, and now I can't do anything. Like, it stutters. You can see the 1% lows are horrible here. It has some input lag as well. It's a very bad experience, guys. I hate that Valve completely destroyed optimization in this game. At least it's playable for somebody that doesn't really mind these kinds of frames, you know, for a casual player in this game, I believe. If you're playing competitively, obviously, you should get something like a 750 Ti at least. It's a big shame, though. Big shame here. Valve should be ashamed of ruining performance. I also tested the GTX 650 last week, and it was horrible, the experience as well. It was similar to this, actually, and it used to run way better as well. I just hate to see this. I wish we could still play Valorant here with the GTX 260. That was also a game that was completely playable in this GPU, and they removed the X10 support from the game, so that sucks a lot as well. Oh, come on, you just spawned there? Seriously? Okay, so we finished. 1% lows are in the 30s. It indicates a very stuttery experience. Well, at least they gave us a Forest DD pet skin. That's beautiful. And we're playing one of my favorite games now. This is Far Cry 3 at 1080p resolution using DX9 and the medium settings, as you can see. We're also utilizing the DX9 API. Let's start counting those frames, and it's very close to 30 FPS. As this is a single player title, I don't really mind 30 frames per second, especially if you play this one with a controller or something. And I actually played it back in the days with around 30 FPS on average anyways, and I was fine with that experience, so I think this is actually pretty decent. Oh yes, look at these graphics, guys. It is looking extremely gorgeous. I didn't know that the 260 was capable of playing this game at medium settings. Of course, it will drop from 30 here and there, especially in explosions and stuff like that, but yeah, it is playable, and you could always drop it to low settings if you wanted more FPS, of course. Is this gonna be our thumbnail of the video, guys? I'm not sure, but it's a very good contender right here. Really like this game, guys. Oh boy. Back in 2012, I was extremely impressed with these graphics, and it was just amazing. I have such a good time playing this game. Last time that I played this game, it was actually with a GTX 690, the best GPU from 2012, arguably. I think the AMD counterpart was actually better. Oh boy, no, don't heal yourself. Well, That's it for Far Cry 3. Alright guys, this is Ring of Elysium. I am playing this one because I wanted to include a battle royale, and I think a lot of my Brazilian friends actually play this one. So here we go, 720p resolution using 103 FOV. Maybe I should lower that to like 90. Yeah, that's a little bit more adequate, and everything is turned off, everything set to the minimum settings, and we're using 70% resolution scale. It seems like it's still pretty bad, even though we're playing at the lowest settings and resolutions in this game. Oh, it is. Wait a second. What the hell? Okay. Wow. It's playable. It's getting 60s. You know what? I'm gonna bump up that resolution scale slider because this is actually doable. Okay, so we're at 1080p, 100% resolution scale using the low settings this time around. And look at that, guys. It is a playable experience. You can actually play a battle royale here with a GTX 260 absolutely fine. Well, it's getting into the 30s, but still good. Now, the reason we're playing Ring of Elysium here today is because PUBG, PUBG Lite, Fortnite, Apex Legends, those games only support the X11 GPUs. Yeah, I'm not liking the stutters here. Look at that. The frame time graph is all over the place. I guess it's still playable though, and for those of you on a tighter budget that can only afford these older GPUs, it might be fine. Looking at the entire city, things get really demanding, but, well, maybe just avoid looking at entire cities. I don't know, very good advice here. You know what? What if we test it again at 70% resolution scale? Will that improve things while looking at cities and stuff? Yeah, I guess we're getting 5 more FPS now. It still drops though, look at that. Yep, so it won't fix these things. This is because of the architecture being old, the game not being optimized for it and stuff. So even if you play like this, it's still gonna be very inconsistent. But you know what? At least you can play this game. And we are now playing a beautiful game. This is Battlefield 3. We're playing at 1080p, low settings. And this is just, it's gonna be awesome, guys. At least I hope it's gonna be awesome and I don't die a ton of times. Start counting our FPS here. And, let's revive people. Alright, there we go. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. You know what? When this game is more playable than CSGO, there's definitely something wrong with CSGO. Just saying, okay? Alright, there we go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Tons of people. Let's revive them all. Here we go. And, oh! There's a grenade very close. Let's see. There's a guy. Alright, there we go. Another one there. Ah, I got him, nice. Okay, I'm gonna throw a random nade there. Guys, let's push. Ooh, so many. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. This is playable, even at 1080p. I will probably lower the resolution a little bit for higher FPS, but you know what? 15-year-old me, when I played this game on a 630M, yeah, it would be extremely happy with 30 plus at 1080p. Free fire is real! Jesus! So many nades, guys. We should probably move away from here. They're behind us. They're behind us. No. Okay, another one down. And... Oh, come on. He skipped. Oh, no. You can skip revives in this one. Ooh, enemies! Very close. No, I ran out of bullets in the pistol. Not that I will do anything anyways. Oh, no. Of course. I was thinking I was going to get kicked by Punkbuster. God damn it. This is still an error. Oh, my God. And let's try out something that won't get us kicked by Punkbuster. This is Battlefield 4. Actually, hopefully it won't get us kicked. We're playing at 720p with the low settings. Okay, let's go. Let's start counting our FPS here, and look at that. This is doable. It is absolutely playable, guys. Holy crap, getting 60 here. This is also a demanding map because it has a ton of stuff going on and little details and stuff, and it's still playable, guys. Look at that. It drops from 60, of course, but I could play this game all day long like this. Yeah, look at that. 50s, 40s. Okay, now that there's more action going on here. Come on. Where is the guy? I can't even see. Okay. Let's go this way. Oh, there's a guy there. Come on. Almost. What the hell? Oh, there was another guy. Okay, please don't kick me from Punk Buster. Please don't kick me from Punk Buster. Please don't kick me from Punk Buster. Alright, there's a guy. Alright, there we go. Gosh, they're everywhere. I can barely see them. There's so many places where they can hide themselves in. Oh my god. Yeah, I can barely see inside as well. I should probably increase the brightness in my monitor, to be honest. That's an issue here. No, not from behind, you gosh damn bastards. Why do you do... What the hell is happening there? He's still going at it. Alright, interesting. What are you doing dead? How did you die, buddy? What the heck? Okay, maybe it's just suicide. I don't know. Alright, let's revive this boy, and we're good now. Okay. I think we're fine. Good stuff. Alright, where are they? What the hell? But it's playable. We're getting more FPS than we did in Battlefield 3. Because we're playing at 720p, of course, but... Oh my gosh. Camping bastards, look at that guy. I'm gonna try to get him now, guys. No. Where are they? There he is. Still died. Okay, let's play Skyrim at 1080p resolution using the medium settings with no anti-aliasing. Everything else is still set to the medium settings preset here. And will you look at that, my friends? I can't... What the heck? Why are you stuck there? I want to see... Oh my god. Oh, this is a little bit clunky. I want to see the FPS inside of the castle. Please let me... Come on! I think it's gonna be like a 60 flat FPS experience here. I actually tried it on high first, but it was a little bit stuttery. The frame times were a little bit weird, so I preferred to play this one on medium, and yeah, it's buttery smooth. I don't recommend you to unlock the FPS from 60, by the way. It will actually break the engine. Over here inside of the city, you can see that the GPU usage is going up there by a little bit. The draw distance of things is not very good. I don't remember it being like this. Stutters a little bit, as you could see there. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Things are popping in really badly here in this one. And by the way, I'm not counting the FPS because they're locked to 60, so there's no point really. It's a smooth experience. You can expect a slight stutter sometimes here and there. Things are popping up really badly. What the... Okay, and it just disappeared. High settings was definitely way better looking, but it was a stuttery mess, so I don't know, you pick your poison. I think I would play at 60 FPS because it's just gorgeous, or maybe at high with 30 FPS locked. Yeah, maybe that's the way to go here. But the 260 is definitely doing a fantastic job after running Skyrim here. I think this game released in 2011, if I'm not mistaken, or 2010. It's dropping from 60 there, by the way. So the GPU was already 3 years old at the time, but you can see that the GPU clearly has no issues playing this game. So I'll give this one a go. If you want to play this one, the 260 is not too bad. And we are now playing good old Left 4 Dead 2, 300 FPS here in the menu. That's insane. We're playing at 1080p resolution. Just gonna disable film grain. I never understood this setting actually. No anti-aliasing, everything else set to high or very high. Oh yes, look at these FPS. Holy crap, I am almost dying though. I'm gonna start counting them, and this is awesome. This is a 2008 game actually, so it came out in the same year as a GTX 260, and you can see that Valve actually used to make optimized games. I played this one a lot in a GeForce G103M laptop, and that was awesome. Thank you very much, buddy. You actually took the last 4 HP from me. Okay, Oh, there's a smoker. Okay, we're fine. No. I just want to heal myself. Okay, I gotta press and hold. Now, granted, the GTX 260 was a bit of a beast in 2008. Oh my gosh, it's a charger. We're fine. Oh, tons of them. Nope. Should I help them? I really want to, guys, but it's kind of bad right now. Alright, oh, it's dropping from 60. Alright, didn't expect that. Alright, there's a witch very close. I think she's right here. Yep. What should we do now? Just kill some Zam. He didn't die? What? Do you want to do this? So who wants to die, guys? I guess I'll do this. No! 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 God damn it! That Nick guy didn't do anything. What are you doing? You're supposed to help, you know? You bastard. Up to 250 FPS inside. That's completely insane. Holy. No, stop. My God. Every time. You know what? I shouldn't really help you, buddy. And I am 1 HP again. That's awful, guys. I think I killed myself, I'm not sure. Alright, it's time for Dota 2. We're playing it at the 1920 by 1080 resolution using low settings with 100% resolution scale and high textures. Gotta take advantage of those 1.8 gigabytes of VRAM. Oh, actually, we don't want to play an entire game. I'm just gonna watch a live game here. Let's go. I think I have it locked to 100. Right, let's unlock that. Okay, here we go. That's a ton of FPS. Holy crap. I did not expect that. Seems like Dota 2 could actually be playable even on medium settings, but let's wait for a team fight to happen because usually the FPS drop a lot in those. Now look at those beautiful temperatures, 69 degrees Celsius. Ah, yes. Okay, are we gonna see a team fight now? Almost. Come on. Come on, don't be scared, Dyer. Alright, there we go, dropping into the 50s as you can see there. So it's not a smooth 60 plus FPS all of the time, let alone like 100 plus as we were seeing before. But yeah, it's quite playable, as you can see. I could definitely enjoy my time in Dota 2 with a GTX 260. Okay, more team fights, yes please. Beautiful stuff, look at that. Alright. It's hanging in there. You know, it's actually very doable. I think I also have a very old Dota 2 gameplay video on the GTX 260 the channel. It used to perform better, I think, but this is still great. Look at that. Getting into the 40 here. I wouldn't play on medium myself because it will drop even further than that, but it's alright. I like it. It is time for ARK Survival Evolved. We're playing it at 720p resolution with the resolution scale slider set to the minimum and the lowest settings possible, as you can see right here. I'm also using the DX10 low graphics mode. Whenever you launch the game, it gives you an option there. And as you can see, guys, it is not really playable. So avoid ARK Survival Evolved if you have a GTX 260. I mean, at least it's not stuttering, so that's something there, isn't it? And it gets 30 FPS at times, but yeah, it drops into the low 20s and even teens probably in more intensive areas of the map. This is not very doable, is it, guys? It looks horrible as well with the resolution scale set to the minimum there and 20 FPS. I mean, if you play a lot of this game with like a G100 at 2 FPS or even lower, going to a GTX 260 is actually pretty good, but no. Don't do this. But can it run Crysis? That's the real question, boys and girls. So let's find out. Okay, so we're playing this one at 1080p resolution using the medium settings without motion blur. What is this? Oh my gosh, why is this game so bugged? I think we'll need to restart it, probably. And I think we're finally here. Yes, look at that. Beautiful. Getting 40 FPS. We're finally good to start counting our FPS without any stuttering issues because of the save games. And look at that. It is running perfectly with the GTX 260. This was an extremely good experience back in 2008 when this GPU came out. Like, Crysis was the game that ruined PCs back then, and it ruined PCs for many years actually. Okay, let's see some explosions. Come on. Alright, there we go. Doesn't drop our FPS. It's decent, guys. You know, if you want to feel nostalgic and want to play a little bit of Crysis, this is good for that, actually. Okay, good stuff. The frame time graph is not perfect though, probably because the game is just so damn demanding, but still, you know, I could play the game like this, definitely. It's running at 40 FPS on average, so pretty good, guys. We're gonna have a save game right now, I think. Yep, there we go, it ruined our 1% lows. But it is playable with a GTX 260. It looks great, especially for a 2007 game. So this is it. You can't really play Crysis Remastered because the GPU is old, but if you want to play the better version of Crysis, you can play it absolutely fine. There's also some depth of field, as you can see in the background there. Alright, beautiful game. Okay, so do I recommend the GeForce GTX 260 1.7GB OEM version of the card in 2021? I don't recommend it. It's just way too old, it consumes a lot of power, and yeah, it's just best left in the past, I would say. Unless you can't really find anything else, which might be the case, I don't know. But even then, something like a GTX 460 or GTX 650 isn't that much more expensive than this during these times. And I think those will do a much better job at running all of the titles that we tested today. And even more because those actually do support the X11. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching this video, hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll hopefully catch you guys in the next one very soon. As always, love you all.
Bye-bye.